Tampa and at BrandonFord.com. No bull, no surprises, real prices.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8157. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-8157. That's 800-575-8157. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go.
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP, Wednesday morning, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Phone number 800-771-1025. You want to watch the show? Go to YouTube, put in 1025 The Bone. You can watch it there. Good morning on this fine, glorious Wednesday morning. How are you today, Monica?
I'm good. Can I put on a special request for those phone numbers?
Okay.
I'm going to need people to call in and insult you so that your head de-swells a little bit so that we can...
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Good morning to 4.5 to 5 Dizzy. How are you this morning?
What up, man?
Wow, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah.
Like falling down a flight of stairs, huh? Bumpity bump, 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 smack to the head.
Yeah. Every step on the way down.
You sure did.
Yeah.
So if those of you who are wondering, I guess this morning on the Mike Calta show, Carmen, I guess they had Carmen. They torture that.
I
guess they had Carmen rating the guys on air at the Bone.
I love how they have her beat down, too, because I feel like, 5 to 6, 7, 8 years ago, Carmen would have been like, no, I'm not. She just did it because she's like, no matter what I say, I'm going to have to do this. They just have her.
Right.
They have her where they want her.
Right. And listen, it's good. It's good. It's fun. The people like listening to it and everything else. Especially, I mean, I was surprised to hear how highly I was rated.
Ew.
Once again, I wasn't.
Listen,
Once again, 800. Let's go ahead and call 800. What is it? 771. Whatever
that's gonna
it is.
backfire on you.
Yeah,
only insults call.
That's not going to happen.
Only insults that'll take because he's already got a swollen head. We don't need it.
It's not a swollen. Listen, it's not a swollen head. I got to be honest with you. I'm not really comfortable with these kind of accolades.
Okay.
But you got to address what's being talked about.
That's true.
We would be remiss if we ignored the fact that, to my knowledge,
I feel like we're capable of putting on a perfectly good show without mentioning.
I was the highest ranked as far as looks go from Carmen at a solid 8.
All right.
Setting slipped down to a 7 from 7.5. She threw at him, and then Diz, who last time Carmen did something like this, it was me, you, and Setting right there, but you slid all the way down to a 4 to a 4.5.
Yeah, I text her. I was like, damn, you gave me a 4. And then she said C+, and she gave me a middle finger. Because of the year-end review, I gave her a C+.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right.
So she gave me a spite score. That's fine.
Right.
That's fine.
Did you give her a good wedding gift?
I mean, cash.
Maybe that's got something to do with it.
That's true. I should have gave her $1,000. I'm so stupid. Should have paid for my rating.
You think I bought her love? Is that what you think?
No, I think we all know that she thinks you're a silver fox. And
the silver fox.
I think Mark Wahlberg would get a 9, so why wouldn't my man get an 8 over here?
Can we
Diz
just
gets it.
not
I feel
hear?
like Diz is about to ask me for money or something. Like he's being way too nice for this. For somebody who took a fall as hard as he did.
Yeah. Well, as long as I know it's warranted, it was because I gave a year-end review that she didn't like. I got to say, those year-end reviews, I catch a lot of strays after that. I give Gio a C+ in his scope for a whole year. Give
Right.
Carmen a C+, now I'm in her scope. It's all good, though.
It's 4 months later. And Monica just hates when, people look upon me fondly.
I don't hate it. I two things. One, I just don't need your head all swollen and can't fit through the door.
Not swollen.
Two, I feel like it is already. Two,
It's really not swollen.
I
It's
don't
just
want to
I'm-
hear from here on out. I want to hear zero bitching about your hair because you're all paranoid about bald or growing gray and all, more salt than pepper and all of that. I don't want to hear another word.
People can compliment you all the time. That doesn't mean you don't have insecurities. People compliment you all the time.
No, they don't.
All the time.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they did. You posted something that you voted or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You put up your little I voted sticker.
Yeah.
How many little hot emojis did you get after
Literally
that? Go-
one.
No, a
go
lot
take-
of people think
go
you're hot,
back and
Monica.
take a look at that.
Literally one, which I'm
Go
not.
back
I'm not
and take a
asking
look at
for.
that and tell
Yeah.
me you don't and still don't have some insecurities.
Monica's
Carol's
like,
on
call
line
in.
one.
Tell
No,
us how
I'm not.
hot I am.
Please don't do that. In fact, if it's gonna be what you just said is gonna backfire, Monica, you're not. It's gonna go the other way. But it's not
Carol-
about me.
Listen, Carol wants to tell me how ugly I am. Carol, hi, Carol. How are you?
All right. Well, first of all, I got to say, you forgot. Remember last week when you were talking about East Islip and Islip?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
Possible.
Monica was laughing hysterical because it was Islip.
Oh, like I slip, you slip, we all slip. Yeah.
Yeah. You forgot to tell her about Shiny Cock.
Shinnecock. Yeah.
Oh my God, I had I had a mouthful of water.
Right.
Oh my.
JP, you're a 10 in my book, baby.
Thank you, Carol.
Same.
Love ya.
And Raj, I probably shouldn't do this, but I'll do it anyway. Raj lives on a street called Matinacock. How about that?
What's with all the words ending in that?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. There's a
Matinacock.
Indian reservations and all that kind of stuff. A lot of this was Native American grounds and stuff like
Buffalo,
that.
same thing. Only it ends like Cheektowaga, Tonawanda, like all of that. Not anything ending in like that. That's good stuff, though.
Yeah. But an 8 is.
But back to you and your hot and your hotness.
Apparently, I don't know if I believe him or not, but he does have beautiful hair. John Brennan has texted me and said Carmen called him an 8 as well.
That is true.
Oh, he's a
Actually,
10.
I forgot about
that. That guy's
that.
a 10.
Yeah. Also, hers.
Now I know this rating means nothing. John Brennan's definitely a 10. That's stud.
And if we're gonna have a tie, we need a tiebreaker. And I will say, when they asked John Brennan before they finished the Enin, she was 8, and when they asked you, she goes 8. Silver Fox. So I think he has the edge there.
No, you want him to have the edge there.
Yes.
Come on, let's be honest. John Brennan is definitely a 10.
You know what's funny? Okay, and if he's listening, he's gonna fire me. But
I remember I had posted a photo with him, and my mom saw it and goes, "Who is that?" I go, "Right, that's my boss."
okay, and again, I don't mean to be disrespectful. Please don't fire me, Mr. Brennan. I called him Mr. Brennan earlier today, so hopefully that goes a long way.
Right.
I'm not saying he's ugly by any means.
Oh.
But
Oh.
there are people that work in this building that I'm friends with outside of here and stuff who like they drool and think he's the hottest thing on in all of this, and I'm like, John Brennan? Like, I mean, again, not ugly guy. Just people
Right.
really think he's really, and I
No,
maybe because
Brennan's
he's
not
my
that
boss.
Good
but-
looking, Seven's acting douchey. You got something for everybody, huh?
Damn.
No, I'm just listen. I work with
John
these
Brennan's a
people.
4.5 to Monica.
No,
Join the club,
Right.
John.
He's my boss. He's my direct supervisor. And I'm not saying he's ugly by any means. I just can't believe the amount of drooling and, oh my God, he's the hottest thing ever from people that it's really bizarre to me. But that's
Here's
cool.
what I find interesting. He had the ability to. He sent me a text. He goes, "I heard we're both an 8." I said, "Go in the studio." He goes, "I can't. I'm
Nope.
at a meeting."
Yeah, good.
So if you can hear me talk about the 8s, what meeting are you in?
Yeah, for real.
Well, maybe he had to go to a meeting. Maybe he was
Unless-
out of a
or-
meeting and had to go to a meeting.
Or they're doing one of those I Spy missions where they sit and listen to the shows and pick them apart and then
Yeah.
you get notes afterwards.
Yeah.
Those are always fun.
Yeah, and you-
Monitors.
Yeah, and you're coming off like, look at me.
I don't
sir.
care. Listen. You know I don't look at myself that way, and I don't
But
allow
okay.
myself to take compliments. But you know
All
what?
kidding
Today-
aside.
today's a good. I got a fresh haircut.
If you, okay. Oh, God. If you.
Should have told her that. You might be 8.5
oh,
now.
God.
I got my good hoodie on, my sweatpants.
If you have
I'm
said
going to ketamine
insecurities,
today.
then
What?
if you have said insecurities, then
We all do. Everybody's got insecurities.
But I'm saying, then does this, and this was what I would want it to do, is to boost your confidence, make you feel like a little extra pep in your step type of thing. I would want that as opposed to just you sitting there thinking, I'm hot. That chick, young hot chick thinks I'm hot. I have a huge head now.
You've been here long enough to know that I'm only doing this to torture you.
It's working.
I'm only
You
doing
might as
this
well
to
be
torture you.
waterboarding me. I almost said motorboating.
That'd be my pleasure. You know, that's one of those don't threaten me with good times because I'm trying to get down there in a couple of weeks. We could do some waterboarding.
Nah, we're good.
Especially because I think it's the weekend that we're on the cruise, so the bosses won't be there. I'll totally waterboard you if you want.
No, we're good. I'm just saying this is kind of torture. As long as I would like it to do good and not evil. And the evil would be that you're just walking around like...
Have I ever been that?
I don't know.
Have I ever been that?
I don't...
Definitely not. Please. No. Yeah, you can all you want. Definitely not, and you know it.
Does it put a pep in your step then? Does it make you feel a little bit
it
extra?
doesn't. It didn't put me in a bad mood.
You're going to go home and bang your wife and picture Carmen's face.
That would be... No. That is not happening.
Have you ever before?
What?
Just kidding. I don't want to know the answer.
Pictured somebody else while I was banging my wife?
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Have you ever thought about someone else and got worked up and then went to your wife and didn't think it? Oh, okay.
No.
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
I don't
Trying
know.
to ruin this guy's marriage?
She's trying to reverse course. She's trying to be like, all right, this guy, somebody thinks he's good looking. Let me just totally shatter his marriage.
Let me make this 8 single. See how really hot he is.
Right. See how that 8 pans out on the streets.
Yeah.
I do have a question. Something I've been noticing on the social media from one Dizzy Dizerson.
From me?
From you.
From the 4?
From the 4, maybe 4.5, depending on, if you're going downhill with the wind at your back, you're at 4.5.
With the wind at your back.
You've been posting a whole lot of pictures with a young lady, and it's the same young lady in all these pictures. Would that happen to be the sneaky link that I told you is the relationship you should be in right before your eyes, and you would just kept saying, no, 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 no? Is that her? Is that her?
No, not her.
You're lying.
No, I promise you. Why would I lie about that?
You are lying.
I promise you. You know who that is?
No.
Tall girl.
That girl don't look tall?
Because we're sitting down.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're doing it wrong.
What do you mean I'm doing it wrong? Oh, because
she's the wrong girl. Get her out
why?
of here.
Why?
Wait a minute.
Get her
I
out
mean,
of here.
first of all, I'm hanging out. I'm having fun with, there's no locking down anyone right now. Dizzy's
Wrong
probably not going to
girl.
be in a relationship till 2027.
Why?
Man, I just got out of one in October, and we all know how that went. So
Right.
I'm not in a rush to jump into anything.
That's smart.
So because last time, that was like the first time I rushed into a relationship, and it went well till it didn't, obviously.
When you go to Canada, you taking Sneaky Link?
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
Because it's safe and easy.
Okay.
Like,
And
to me,
Let me
that's
ask you a
why.
question.
And
Did you
next
book the-
week,
did you book the
Alabama.
Oh, you going to Alabama next week?
Yeah.
Huh. Staying in a hotel in Alabama?
Yeah.
Okay. Who booked the hotel?
She actually did. This was her.
She
planned
did.
this Alabama trip.
Why don't you check that reservation? I'd love to know if there's 2 queen-size beds or 1 king.
Oh, it's 1 bed.
Even if there's 2
Sure,
beds,
one
one's a
bed.
do-it bed and one's a sleep bed. So it doesn't matter either way.
Yeah. One's a cuddle puddle bed, and
Yeah,
then the other
exactly.
is just to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah. Just we're hanging out. We're enjoying each other's company, and
Why are you trying to ruin it, JP?
she's taking me to a lot of places I never knew about because she's only been here for like 3 years, and she knows so much about this area than me and Monica.
She should do a podcast.
Yes.
Talk about all the great parts of Tampa Bay.
Yeah, and invite certain people to come.
There can't be
Feature
that
on it,
many
yeah.
good places. Certainly no architecture. That's crazy.
Yes.
Is this you?
Yes,
See,
JP.
this is
Own it,
this
dog.
is what I'm talking about. By the way, she
What?
never said sexy. The word
I
sexy
can't
did
help that
not.
it came up.
No, but the 8 said sexy.
The 8 says sexy.
Yeah,
It
what do you
said
call an 8?
Silver fox, which is specifically
It's sexy.
mentioning your age.
The 8 said sexy. You asked people to call in and call me ugly, and not one of them did.
That's
Just
true.
Saying.
That's true.
Just saying.
They're afraid of you, JP.
I don't know. Just wallow in this. We'll be right back.
Disco dancing. I'm a model. You know what I mean? And I do my little
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Dizzy here. You know me, I'm on half the show's lineup. I'm here to talk to you about Kava Social Club. Kava Social Club not only has the best Kava Kratom THC drinks, they also have events going on daily. Trivia, karaoke, chess club, Mandarin lessons, a bunch more stuff I didn't write down. But this Saturday, March 28th, they have a silent rave going on, and I know I'll be in attendance, probably on some party favors. Can't say exactly what, because, you know, the feds be listening. For ticket sales and more information, visit thekavasocialclub.com. And follow them on social media at KavaSocialClub.com. Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Booyah, baby!
This is Mav, spokes-eagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Did you know eagles fly on water too? That's right, we use our wings like oars, like a feathered kayak. So if you need help with the water in your house, remember, Veteran Air has expert plumbers ready to cruise over and help with your emergencies and projects. For a limited time, you can get $50 off plumbing repairs of $250 or more. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air. Spring is here, and it's time to level up at Crown Honda. The Honda Spring event is on, and the savings are in full bloom. Ready for an upgrade? Put a spring in your step with a new Honda Civic LX, $209 per month, or a new Honda Accord LX, $259 per month. Don't wait. Drive home your Honda today. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Hi, I'm Patrick Thomas.
And I'm Heather Thomas from Bolt Electric. And our family is proud to serve you and your family.
From broken light switches to electrical blackouts.
We believe you deserve an electrician that gets to you quickly.
And then does the job carefully.
We're so confident that if you are a first-time Bolt customer, your service call is free.
That's a $129 value.
Yep. So for free estimates, solid guarantees,
old-fashioned service
with new-fangled solutions,
just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Ever wonder what it's like behind the counter at those big corporate jewelry stores? Max Woodson knows, and it wasn't pretty.
It's hard to do what's best for the customer when you're given a strict outline on the profit you need to make, the dollars you need to make, the goals you need to hit, the commissions you have to hit. It's really hard to do what's right for the customer.
That's why Max left the Wall Street-owned chains and joined International Diamond Center, a locally owned jeweler. At IDC, it's not about quotas, it's about you.
It's getting to know people, getting to talk to people, building relationships. It's something that's important to me. It's what I love the most.
At IDC, Max can focus on what matters, doing right by customers, even if it means less profit.
I have a scenario where I have a customer that I can do the right thing for, even if it maybe makes us less money at times, and we make it happen.
That freedom means better quality diamonds, fair prices, full transparency, and honest service.
We have freedom. We're allowed to be creative, do what's best, and they really support that, and that means a lot.
International Diamond Center, where you're a family, not a sales target. Visit us in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota for diamonds with integrity.
The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival is back at Busch Gardens now through May 10th with over 100 different flavors to sip and savor and free concerts like Warren G this Friday. Buy a fun card for year-round thrills at buschgardenstampa.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their families. If you've been injured in a motorcycle or car accident, I can help. Give me a call at 866-LAW-FRAN or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, Monica, Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. That is the phone number. If you want to watch the show, you can go to YouTube as well and just put in 102.5 The Bone.
Hi, YouTube people. Hi.
Oh, okay. How you doing? I got to say thank you real quick to a listener, Mark Jositis. He sent me a Sheriff Grady Judd doll, which I thought was very nice.
Shuddy, I saw those. Oh my God! Do you have it with you? Can you hold it up? I want to see it.
I'll get it in the next segment. I have it in the office.
Is it? I have a picture in my head of what it is, but I'm not sure. So, that's.
I also have. It's been here for a while. I got my. Hold on, I have my bobblehead. I have that one.
A JP bobblehead or a Sheriff Grady Judd? Oh, that's cute. Oh, I love it.
My
GP,
bobblehead.
How do you not have a bobblehead? If you're Employee of the Month, you get a bobblehead.
What'd you say? Me, myself?
Yeah. How do you not have one?
What, for being so beautiful?
That was what I was going to say. Yeah. This is going to be today's theme, isn't it? I can tell.
No, I'm past it.
Are you?
I'm past it now. What did you want to say to me? What is it?
No, this actually made me think of you. It had nothing. Believe it or not, had nothing to do with your looks whatsoever at all. Although that's something I can barely keep.
Blasphemy.
Off my brain. Yeah. Although that's always on the back of my head. Your silver foxness. This I thought of you because you're Mr. Cashola. Hernando Commission considers ban on no cash businesses. So some businesses are like, no cash, card only.
Yeah.
And they're saying if you don't, and this is literally a quote, if you're not taking this dollar bill, then you shouldn't be in business. Like straight up saying you can't.
You know what though? They just did it in New York too. But I don't know what that's including because it came out. It really doesn't affect me because I pay. If I'm going food shopping or something like that, I'm using my card. If I'm going to 7-Eleven or I'm going to get a coffee or whatever the hell it is, I pay cash.
See, and this is what confuses me. And you have a system and it's none of my business, but like I don't fully understand it. In other words, like, okay, so you just said that, which, okay. But then what is I'm assuming if you get a candy bar at the grocery store, it's cash. So like what is is there a dollar amount?
If I'm at the grocery store, it's only because my wife sent me with a list and I have to go food shopping. That's when I'm at the grocery store.
Is there a dollar amount where it's okay if it's over this, I will use card? Is that what it goes by, or does it go by?
It's like if it's going to be $40, $50, chances are I'll use a card. But if it's going to be $10, I'm not going to use a card for that. I'll just use cash.
Interesting.
But what's funny, and I don't know if they did this in Hernando because this is the first I'm hearing of it. Here, the companies have to take cash, but they don't have to take any bill over a 20, which I'm just like, that's right. It's stupid.
Well, and then that's what the business owners are saying. Two things. One, you can't tell me what to do. It's my business type of situation. And we're the ones behind the counter, that sort of thing. And they're also saying it opens them up for a possibility of robbery. And I didn't think of that angle. Like if you have cash, if you know that there's no cash on hand, are you going in there to rob it versus if you know there is cash on hand?
When did it begin? See, so here, the only places that I've run into that are credit card only are stadiums and arenas. Like
okay,
UBS is card only. MetLife is card only. I haven't been to Yankee Stadium. Citi Field, when I went to for the Foo Fighters, that was card only, and I didn't have my card on me.
Oh, what do you do?
I accidentally left everything in the car. So I had cash. I was trying to, my buddies were sitting away from me. Remember that was a concert I went to and I was sitting by myself? The first time I went to see Foo Fighters, I was sitting by myself for the show.
Yep.
My friends were down there. I'm sitting there trying to text them to come bring me a credit card.
Yeah.
so I can go get something to eat because I was starving. I'd gone straight there.
Why don't you? That happened to me because I had all this. I wanted to not forget Carmen's card for her gift or whatever for the wedding. I had stuff I was like, no matter what, and I put it like physically on the porch, so I had to watch. Like I was so obsessed with not forgetting other things,
right,
that I completely forgot my purse. Like I drove there without a license. Like I completely forgot my purse, but I remembered everything else. Anyway, I was like, well, crap, And when I saw that, what I thought that we had to pay for everything but beer and wine, I remembered I have my Google Wallet. So why didn't you just pay with your? I guess you have.
Because I don't have that set up.
Why wouldn't you have that set up as a backup? But as a backup, like you're never going to ever use it. But if you,
I understand. I just don't think about it.
I was so happy to have it, and so. But then the thing was, I'm like, do you take tap? And they're like, yeah, no problem. And so tapped it, paid, not a problem whatsoever. And it was like such a huge relief.
I know what happened. I did. I had put my MasterCard on there, and then not too long after that, my MasterCard was the information was stolen.
Of course, it was.
It was.
And I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm saying of all people for that to happen to. I've had this on here, Google Wallet, for probably 5 years now, and I've used it maybe 2 or 3 times in emergency situations, and nothing's ever happened.
I'm not saying it got hacked when I was using the Apple Pay. It probably got hacked when I was at a gas station, but it got hacked, and then I had to take it off, and I just never put another one on.
I mean,
I don't know. But I'm wondering what the hell is going on, why all of a sudden this is a topic of conversation.
What do you mean?
If it's going on in Hernando and it just happened in New York State, then what is going on? What are they addressing that we don't know about?
Yeah, they're getting ahead of stuff, you mean? You're saying
it
we don't know
feels like they're getting ahead of something.
Yeah, it might be.
Because, you hear all these talking heads talking about how they're trying to wean us away from cash because cash they can't control. But they can control the banking system and they control, all that kind of stuff. But they can't control cash and they can't control crypto.
Well, what about the whole penny situation? Are they doing pennies up there where they're rounding up?
That's government. That's federal. That's federal. They stopped making pennies. So, yeah, they're rounding up.
Yeah, there's different rules. Like, I think it's up to the states for the different rounding rules because I know when they had it here, they were talking about how it's going to be handled in Florida specifically. But I mean, that goes along with this theory.
I think if it's 3 or more cents, it goes up.
I mean, I feel like it's math.
And if it's 1 or 2 cents, if it's 1 or 2 cents, then it goes down to 0. If it's 3 or 4 cents, then it goes up to 5.
Yeah, under the plan, a $2.03 cash purchase would round down to $2, while a $2.07 purchase would round up to $2.10. So remember back in math when they made us do round numbers, and we had a whole section of a test, and I remember thinking, this is stupid. How easy is this? Who's failing this part? But now, 50 years later,
I want to know how many small businesses aren't taking cash because they all want to hide it from the government anyway.
Well, okay.
They want to pay less taxes on it. I'd be surprised if there were small businesses because small businesses also. They don't want to tack on the 3.5% to the people with the credit cards or the 4%, whatever they're adding on.
That's what and so to your point, the people that were interviewed for this specific article, one was the owner of Patricia's Boutique, small business, saying you can't tell me what to do. The other one is Westover Flowers, and both of them are saying no, it's our business. We have to pay the bills. We don't want to be told what we can accept.
Right, so they don't want to take cash?
No, the businesses want to take cash. They're saying to the Hernando Commission, don't make us switch over.
But they're not making them switch over.
Oh, wait a minute. You're right. Hernando's on their side. You're right.
Right, so Hernando's on their side. They want to start, pushing cash and make sure that everybody accepts cash.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Now, do you feel it says
you know me, I don't ever go out of the house without cash in my pocket. Ever.
You know what's funny about that is I have a situation I'm going to do, and I'm going to need a little bit of cash. So I've been.
What do you got going on?
Nothing. I want to have a little.
Is it a labiaplasty?
No, I think I would need a card for that. Probably. I don't know how much that costs. Not that I've ever looked into it, but I've been doing this thing.
I heard they do wonders now.
Why are you telling me that, JP?
No, just
busted, stretched out. Things. What are you saying? I've been doing this thing. So whenever I need cash, I have this TikTok thing where I have a 3-ring binder pocket thingy.
No way.
I know. It's anything that exactly. I got to go buy a 3-ring binder and some pocket thingies. And there's for 50 days, but I'm starting with 31 days for a month, and I'm just putting cash like $31, $30, $29, $28. You know what I mean? And by the end, I think it's like $400 or close to $500 or something.
Okay, good.
I'll have at the end. Yeah. So whenever I do have cash, whatever's left over, I'll stick it in the appropriate pocket, and that's kind of cool because I know it's there. Don't rob me, people, because there's a 3-ring binder full of cash in my apartment. But it's honestly kind of cool so that I know I can use that because I pay certain people cash because they give me a discount if I pay them cash. So
hold the phone. Do you know how many arguments we have had over that discussion?
No, but not companies. Not companies. You're talking about going to a mattress place or a
I'm
you
talking
said a
about
mechanic
going. I'm talking about going to the mechanic, and
No,
you're like,
that's
"That's
not
not right. Nobody does that. Who
That's
does
not
that?
them.
Maybe where you come from."
That's not them. I'm not talking about them. I don't know if they have. I still haven't done that, and I won't do that because that feels weird.
So then, who's giving you a discount for cash?
My hairdresser gives me a really good deal. She says, and I quote, "Cash is king." That was her. By the way,
Of course it is.
You'd be proud of me because I didn't. I was like, "Oh, hey, what do you take before the appointment?" She's like, She looks at me. She goes, "Cash is king," but I take card or whatever. And I thought you would have been proud of me. I'm like, I think she meant to say, "Please bring me cash." Like, you know what I mean?
Of course she did.
And I did
That's
it.
exactly what she did.
It took me a second. I'm like, oh. And then ever since then, I brought her cash, and ever since then, I get a really good deal.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here like I'm wondering why any small business would say, "Wait, no, we don't want to accept the money that we can hide from the government and our taxes."
I don't think it's about hiding from the government.
There's a restaurant we go to. This restaurant we go to every once in a blue moon. They don't take reservations, and you got to time it right. If you don't time it right, then you're not going in. It's like this place is just always packed. Cash only. I can't fathom what kind of money this guy is hiding from the government.
I mean, but why do you instantly think that?
Because
doesn't- like,
that's
you can't-
why else would they want to charge cash?
Okay,
Cash
but
only.
As a company, you can't report to the government when you do your taxes and say, "I made no income." Like, they have to report stuff. They can't.
No, you make some income. I made $100,000 instead of $500,000. Who wouldn't rather pay the taxes on $100,000 than $500,000?
Can't do that's illegal. Then
Well,
you're
tell me,
risking.
Monica, I know you're not supposed to do it, but this is another one of those moments where I'm trying to teach you a little bit of street smarts.
Yeah,
it happens.
But you're risking like an audit and going to jail. Is it worth it? It's just not worth it.
It's not worth it to you.
Up and up on the up and up.
I understand where you're coming from.
Nothing to hide
I
if you
totally
don't do
get it.
anything
I'm
wrong.
just trying to say, open your eyes, girly, because that's what the reality is.
Please don't do that, businesses, because you're just going to screw yourself over in the end.
Says the girl who pays cash because she gets a cheaper haircut.
She asked me
You can't
to.
get it both ways,
no,
kid.
If she right now said no, happily pay it. If she requested it, I'm doing with what she wants. If she
Right.
doesn't want, and that's not a company, and I'm not
Right, but
reporting
you didn't
income.
have to. You're like, I want you to pay all your taxes. Here's my credit card. I want the
I don't
points.
know what she
you
does.
didn't do that either.
Wait a minute. You think she doesn't?
Yeah.
I think it's because she just kind of wants the money for herself or whatever, but she still has to pay. She still has to pay taxes on it.
Sure.
Oh no! Am I contributing to the delinquency
Yes,
of
you
a
are.
hairdresser?
You're going to the clink.
Will I get in trouble for that?
I don't know. Alan's on line one. What's up, Alan?
Oh my God.
Silver fox is just a polite way of saying an old guy who didn't age poorly. You're old.
No, I'm well aware.
But you didn't say you're not sexy.
Right, he didn't say I'm not sexy.
Just said you're old.
He's just
We
trying
know
to
that.
he just tried to define what silver fox is going backwards. But thank you. Don't hate me because I'm pretty.
And this is all I'm trying to prevent.
According to Carmen.
I want you to have a good self-esteem, but I don't want you to be. Don't hit me.
What did Mo get?
I don't know if it's racist or not, but why didn't they do him at all? They just left him out.
Oh, because they didn't want to get a 10.
Oh, would he get a 10?
Well, I mean, she does like the brothers.
She does like the brothers.
Unless they rate her in year-end reviews.
Right.
He is in good shape, and let's face facts, those dreadlocks are sexy AF.
Like you could say it's racist, but she rated Gareth a 4 to 4.5.
Yeah. Maybe she was just going by my height. She was like, "How we guessing heights?"
Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna rate the guys on the bone, it's going Mo's getting the one slot.
You think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Over John Sunny?
Damn, you and your wife Nicole both giving Mo a 10. I bet.
Right, probably. Yeah.
She's
Although, I
like,
don't
Mo
know if my
10,
wife- I don't
Jizzy
know-
10, Ian 10.
I don't know if my wife would be down with the dreadlocks. But
those
yeah,
are the
I would-
sexiest part.
I'd rate Mo. He's the guy. He's got
I'm
the
gonna
number
give.
one slot.
I feel bad.
I'd put Senning in the 2 slot.
I put John Senning in the 1 slot.
Ooh.
I put him definitely in the 1 slot.
Okay, we get it. Calm down. Relax.
He's hot.
Who's number 2? Yeah, but you said it was douchey, so you
Corey
can't
Carter.
Why are we? Wait, hold on. Wait, no.
Yeah,
no,
you got to
no,
do the
I'm not
ratings.
gonna
You
say
brought
that.
it up.
You just did it.
You did it. So
I
now we
did
got to
it
go through it from you.
I
All
did
right,
it-
start with the morning show. What are you giving Mike?
I did it voluntarily.
What are you giving Mike?
I'm not doing this. I
What are you
did it
giving Mike?
voluntarily because I felt bad for John Senning.
Hey, listen.
Dizzy lives for this stuff.
We need
I know,
to
and I'm
know
not
how
participating.
accurate Carmen's ratings are.
It's not
We need
mine.
another opinion.
They're
so.
accurate for her.
So
Well, I can tell you what Monica's not giving me. It's no 8, that's for sure.
I didn't say that. I don't. I've told you before. I think you're a very attractive man. You absolutely are. I just don't need your head to swole.
It's swollen. It's not. Thank you for the compliment.
I've said it
Appreciate that.
before. I definitely have said it before. I absolutely.
I know, but sometimes I forget. It's nice to hear.
Now I'm sweating.
Why are you sweating?
Now I'm starting to get a little warm.
Why?
I don't like to judge people. I don't want to
Because
say
the
it. And I
Silver
work with
Foxy
these
stuff
people.
is just dripping through. It's just coming right through your headphones.
Not at all. You know you want it. So, cash, huh? You know you want it. All right. That's about it. Also, HR stuff. Like, aren't we in some
there's no
process
such
of
thing.
HR line
No
of
such
some
thing.
sort?
Silver Fox style.
Yeah, let's get HR in here. Let's see what she votes people to.
That didn't work out. That backfired, didn't it?
Oh, that was fun. It's JP, Monica, Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If you're in the market for a new Ford truck, go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford. Because right now, during Furman Ford's Truck Month Sales event, qualified buyers that finance with Ford Credit get 0% APR financing, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock. If you've been waiting for the best time to buy a new truck, the time is now. And if you're in need of service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com and make sure to let them know that John Senning sent you.
This year, the magic is calling you like never before. New adventures await. Cast your magic at the Wicked Wand Workshop. Flunder with pirates at Buccaneer Bay and race for glory at the Knights Ninja Challenge. Plus, enjoy classic favorites like live armored combat jousting and slay your hunger with tasty turkey legs. Experience it all at the Bay Area Renaissance Festival, weekends February 14th through March 29th. Get your discounted tickets at Circle K or BayAreaRenFest.com. Huzzah!
The price of gold is soaring, and the price of silver is near record highs. If you've got gold or silver just laying around, Estates Roadshow wants it. Broken chains, old rings, coins, watches, diamonds, vintage jewelry. If it's valuable, they're buying it. No appointment needed. Just walk in, get a free appraisal, and walk out with cash. They're also buying pre-1964 silver coins, flatware, sterling silverware, stamped 925. They're buying coin collections, gold, silver, foreign, and domestic. Plus, they've been in business over 35 years with thousands of prior happy customers. Licensed, bonded, state-certified, scales, highest tech equipment. Employees with GIA certifications. Gather your valuables because the Estates Roadshow is in the Tampa Bay area now through Friday. Trinity at the Holiday Inn Express and Venice at the Holiday Inn Express. For more info, call Marshall at 609-781-6559 or go to EstatesRoadshow.com and follow Estates Roadshow on Facebook to see all upcoming events.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments for 90 days. Don't wait. These offers won't last last forever. We don't want to see you
in another dealer's Kia.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service.
Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text DIG to 215-215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text DIG to 215-215. That's DIG to 215-215.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
You know what's awesome? Food and wine. The Busch Gardens Food, Wine, and Garden Festival is back now through May 10th. Enjoy a relaxing day filled with beautiful gardens, delicious flavors, and more than 65 tastes to sip and savor. Plus, live music is included with park admission. Check out the most wild mix of live music. You got country music starring Dylan Scott, and then you got Warren G. From Taking Back Sunday to Flo Rida. Not all at one time, because that would be crazy. It's the perfect blend of food, fun, and your favorite music. Want in? Enter now at theboneonline.com. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, where every weekend feels like a getaway. Only from 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. And now, back to JP.
Oh two five The Bone, Real Raw Radio. It's JP, Monica, Dizzy. 800-771-1025. Yeah, Diz, what is
You
it?
see these 210s? Well, 210s were going at it. Whose side are you on?
210s.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
With the Usher and Justin Bieber. You see that they've been going at it?
No, what happened? Wasn't there a million and one accusations, right? Usher brought, when he was a kid, brought Bieber into the Diddy fold, and there's all those accusations, right?
They were out at an event. I want to say it was like a Beyonce's party or something. It was someone famous's party, and they were both in the room, and we saw photos of them in each other's faces. And everyone was saying there was a heated exchange, and Usher came out recently and said, like, it's exaggeration, and it's all Bieber. Like, he was a cool guy, but it's Justin Bieber's going through a lot of stuff, and you could check the records on that, and, like, he's on his own journey and dealing with this own reality that he's created. And he's like, I wish him the best, but I have no hostility towards him, which sounds weird. That he's just like, this is a hit thing, man.
Did Bieber get in his face? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think that he even, like...
Did they throw hands?
No, but it looked like he was grabbing, I think, in one of the photos, like, Usher by, like, the shirt. Like, he was ready to rumble with this guy, bro. Which is insane to me. And I feel it has to do with the accusations. I feel like all the stuff that's happened to Bieber is like he's getting older and he hasn't dealt with it, and now he's just violent over it because he's like, I got to do something.
And then he dealt with months of the Diddy stuff and all that,
Yeah.
and then the accusations coming out and then
didn't
going
I
away
see-
and then coming back again.
I feel like I just saw an article that said that Usher said he didn't have anything bad to say about Diddy, right?
Yeah. He says that in many ways, this is Usher quote, in many ways, I think certain people are prosecuted and maybe not recognized for the greatness that they offer. I don't have anything negative to say about Sean Combs because my experience was not what the world has seen and how he's been misrepresented, which is insane.
But hold on, and that's fine if he's right. If he doesn't, if he personally hasn't any, but he can't.
Okay, did he
discount.
not see the video of him beating the piss out of his girlfriend?
That's true too.
That's
Dragging
a
her by her
great
head?
point.
That's true.
Did he miss that part?
Yeah, that's a great part.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Why? Because he didn't beat the piss out of you in a hotel hallway or wherever it was?
Exactly.
It didn't happen to you, so you can't judge him on his character? We watched him beat the crap out of his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. Usher doesn't seem like a good dude. I got to be honest.
He's probably just holding. He's probably one of those guys that's just walking around with clenched butt cheeks because he's waiting for it to,
That's what it smells of to me. Like
Yeah.
he's not going to say anything bad because then don't look into it too much because
Yeah, because they're going to find some tapes for Usher.
Yeah.
Didn't he get sued?
Nice
for,
and slow, you know what I
giving
mean?
somebody herpes or something?
Yeah, he did. I don't know if he got charged with it, but I know he had herpes and it came out because we all saw the articles. Are you Googling it right now? Does Usher
Yeah,
have
I just want to make
herpes?
sure. Yeah, between 2017 and 2019, Usher faced multiple lawsuits accusing him of exposing sexual partners to herpes without disclosure. Key cases included a $20 million lawsuit by Laura Helm and a suit involving Quantasia Sharpton. Now, I'm just going to say it.
Don't.
There's no white people named Quantasia.
You don't know that. You
I know
just
that.
don't know that.
There's
I think
no
she's
white people
Asian,
named-
actually.
Remember the girl that we met? I think we met her at Hooters. Remember what was her name? And she
Oh,
was a
that's
white
it.
girl.
It wasn't
Yes,
Hooters.
Lucretia.
Lucretia.
Yeah. Damn, was that her name?
White girl.
Lucretia. And the only reason I remember that is because that's a Megadeth song.
Oh, okay. Because I remember when it was where Pitbull Toddler performed multiple times that we went.
And Lutz. Yeah.
Yes,
we met her there.
that was the
That's
first
right,
time I
that's
met
right.
her.
Yeah,
and I remember because when she said her name, I was like, you got a black girl name.
No,
What the
you
hell?
have no name. Names don't have.
And I couldn't wait because she's like, I'm a big fan of JP. I go, he's going to be a big fan of you when he finds out your name. This is going to be hilarious. I can't wait till Monday.
I can't wait to get down there and do another one of the liquid lunches and have some
Yes,
really white girl with
please.
red hair say, my name is Quantasia. How are you?
But it could be.
It could be, but if I was a betting man,
You lose.
I would have listened. I would have lost on Lucretia.
Yup.
Yeah, same. I would have never guessed that.
And I
I
She
would've
could have gave me
lost on
1,000
Lucretia.
guesses, and I would have never even came close to Lucretia.
What's the
can't win
benefit
them
of
all.
just assuming? What's the benefit? What do you get out of assuming someone named Lucretia is not white?
It's a reflex.
Yeah.
And you could change that.
It's not something I wake up every morning, I put my clothes on, I'm like, I can't wait to stereotype somebody.
Yeah.
That's not the case. It's just reflexive.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens. You know?
Right.
Not my reflex.
The opportunity to, if the opportunity to stereotype
I know.
happens, or to know to say, hey, there it is. Stereotypes come from somewhere.
Exactly.
There's another one, if that comes up.
You
But
would
anyway,
have a lot more fun in the days if you just did what me and JP did.
No, I would walk around feeling horribly guilty and like I'm so sorry that I assumed stuff about you
Get
without
used
even
to it.
knowing you. No.
That's part of the fun.
So this Laura Helm girl, she initially filed a $10 million lawsuit and then later increased it to 20. The suit alleged explosion during sexual encounters in 2017. It was dismissed with prejudice in 2029. They reached an amicable resolution, meaning it was gone because they reached a settlement on their own, and it can never be spoken about again. She can't bring up those charges again, I believe.
Damn.
And Quantasia, she sued. Her suit alleged sexual contact occurred in 2017 after a concert. She tested negative for the virus, claimed that her rights were violated. So I guess she got $1 million and change too. Whatever. I don't know, man. I would love to see, the next Punch Out. You're going to tell me Justin Bieber and Usher can go at it? That'd be great.
Who wins that?
Now, I don't know. Bieber's in shape.
Who's more angry though? It's all about it because I think they're an equal match for give and take here and there or whatever. But ultimately, it would come down to the anger because everything else is kind of even.
I would think the way, the stories of Bieber being passed around and all that kind of stuff, I would think he's the one harboring the most anger. I always go back with that cat to that one time I watched him do an interview with, I believe it was that guy Zayn from Apple Music, and he could not even look the guy in the eye. Couldn't even look at him in the eye. I mean, this guy looked like a shell of a human being. I felt really, really bad for him because something just wasn't right. Listen, maybe he was high, maybe it was something else, but it just looked like somebody who, I mean, when a puppy has been like beaten, and then you go near them and they cower down. And they cower down.
The world's worst.
Yeah, I was wondering where you were going at first.
Right? And the dog like cowers down.
Yeah,
so sad.
That's watching him do that interview. That's kind of what that felt like.
Yeah.
And by the way, my dog Poppy, the puppy, what a big pansy. We took her to the dog park over the weekend. And as soon as she, like, another dog would come over and she would just drop down and, like, kind of cower away. I'm like, yo, nut up. Get up.
Hold on. We don't know what she's
mix.
been through. What was her trauma before you got
She's
her?
a baby when they got her.
She was born. We got her
That's
from
right. You guys did. Yeah. You
yeah. We didn't take her from the mean streets of somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
Duke, we saved from the electric chair in South Carolina.
The electric chair.
This one, yeah. If we didn't take Duke, that dog was going to be.
How do you not bet on Duke for the NCAA tournament, like to go the whole way? And by the way,
because his dog's named Duke.
Yeah, that just makes sense.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Oh my God.
I didn't even think, and that would start a fight with Raj because his daughter is.
He's in North
But
Carolina.
that's a good show rivalry. Let's make. Yeah, his daughters went to.
By the way, is that not now? See, here's something I find
daughters are Tar Heels? Is that what you
about this. Yeah, his daughter Courtney went to North Carolina.
Nice.
So they fired the coach there, right? They just fired the coach last night in North Carolina.
I was recently, yeah. I don't
2
remember
years.
when.
Yeah, it was last night. I started getting push notifications. So they fired this guy because they only got him. They lost in the first round the last 2 years. And they're like, yeah, we're not having this, right? So they canned him. But they owe him $5 million. And they come out and they say, we're going to honor his contract. So they're going to give him $5 million. If I was a parent paying $65,000, $70,000 to send my kid to school there, I'd be like, yo, you just letting $5 million of our dollars walk out the door, no problem, all willy-nilly because you didn't win a second basketball game?
Boosters don't care. Boosters are not going to put up. I'm surprised they put up with the 1 year. Like, that's North Carolina. They need to go deep into the tournament, and the fact that they did it. That is, it was a fun game to watch, though. But yeah, boosters don't and the school knows it. They're like, who cares? Pay them. We got it covered. Next, we got to get a winning.
But if you're a parent there and you're watching, you know what you're scrapping and clawing to pay the kids college tuition, and then all of a sudden they're just letting $5 million walk out the door. I'd be like, that's a little cray.
Pull your kid.
But now that's got to be the best job in pro and college basketball, correct?
I mean, it's definitely prestigious, but then you also the pressure because
pressure's
you
on.
can't,
Yeah, but you know what? The pressure's on anywhere.
Hold on. If Brian Hodgson can come from Arkansas State and go to USF and do what he did with them, and UNC is miles and miles and miles above that, you've got to take him to the Final Four in the like your pressure is on.
Yeah, well, you got to recruit right. The whole game is different with this
people.
whole
I mean, the
portal.
school is it's easier to do because it's it's North Carolina that people want to go there for that.
Yeah.
Oh, so excited. Thursday.
This show has ADD. How do we go from Usher with herpes and spreading it around to the head coach of North Carolina?
I don't know.
We got to medicate the show. This show needs Adderall.
None of us stop it. All of us are just into it. We're like, okay, no.
It's like when I have a meeting with my GM. Both of us have ADD. Both of us. So it's like, think.
You have to write stuff down and make sure you.
We always bring it back around in the end, but our meetings are never like. And then I even schedule meetings. They usually just pop in, hey, what's going on? Just check in, that kind of thing. And they're never 5 minutes. Every one of them is a minimum of half an hour, if not longer. Every single time.
What's funny is sometimes right before the show, if I catch John Brennan in his office, and I'll say,
Sexy guy.
At 8.
He got robbed with an 8.
And
Agreed.
You guys want to tell me something about you guys?
I'm very confident in saying he looks like a grown Zach Morris. That guy is.
All right. Why does he just look like...
I'm confident in my sexuality. I can say nothing.
Yeah.
Why do the words Humpty Dumpty come to mind? Like, he just seems like a round, smooth...
John Brennan, you're calling him Humpty Dumpty?
I heard that.
Yeah, like an egg.
I totally
like an
heard
egg.
that.
You're calling him fat?
No,
I'm texting him right
Whoa.
Humpty Dumpty is an egg. before you blow it out of proportion. I think
Humpty
of
Dumpty is what I would call a fat person.
No,
Easy Humpty Dumpty.
He's an egg. I think I
Monica,
take
what does that mean?
He's an egg. He's smooth. He's round. He's just smooth and round. He's an egg.
Like,
and he's
Humpty.
like just a smile on his face and just like Humpty Dumpty. Only not fat. I'm not calling him
I'm
fat.
going to text him and say, hey, Humpty Dumpty, I'll get the clips in.
I
as soon
just
as the
said,
show's
Monica
done.
just said you look like Humpty Dumpty. There you go.
Did you put in because you look like an egg, you're smooth and round and not fat?
You think that's better? You think that helps him?
I think
you
it's
think
the
that helps
complete-
the cause?
I think it's the complete story.
You know what no guy wants to be called? Smooth and round.
He's not fat. And no, he's very, very good shape.
But you just said he was smooth and round.
Yeah,
But smooth and round like his head and his
You're doing
body.
the big body thing when you do that. You know that, right?
I just think of him
She's
as
going smooth and round.
He's got that like when I think of Humpty Dumpty smile on his face.
Monica,
it's
put
like
the shovel down.
Yeah.
No, I'm standing 10 toes down on this. I have nothing to apologize for. 10 toes down. Smooth, round. John Brennan.
Jeez.
You're welcome.
You're the best. Let me see what Brennan just responded to me. Let's see what he says.
He's going to call me something worse.
He said, what does that even mean?
Tell him.
Say fat and ugly.
That's why you
She
put it in there the
says-
first time.
You look like
An
Humpty
egg.
Dumpty.
You look like an egg.
You look like
An egg.
You have the physique of an egg.
Smooth and round.
smooth and round.
Yeah. And that's not with a smile. With
Let's
like
see
that
how
half,
he takes
With
that.
a smile.
with that half smile. It's not like a full smile, but it's not a frown. It's like that Humpty Dumpty smile of just like kind of not even a smirk. I just think of Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, man.
I got the bubbles. He's writing.
He's all sitting on a wall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's all sitting there with his legs dangling. I can
Damn.
completely picture him.
She
as
calls
Humpty
him clumsy, too. This guy's about
Right.
to fall, too.
Right.
She's saying any minute this man's about to fall off the ledge.
These are all your words. I said the words I said. And
No, I called him grown Zach Morris.
I mean, you said fat. I did not.
I didn't call him fat.
I
Dizzy's
said
been kissing his ass for an hour.
Yeah, right?
He's got full time on the line. He ain't,
You're right.
he
Listen,
ain't calling that man ugly.
he can keep me part-time as long as he doesn't lose those dashing good looks.
I didn't call him ugly either. I didn't call him ugly or fat. I think he looks like an egg. He's smooth and round. His legs are dangling on a wall, and he has a half smile. That's John Brennan. And
Come on, John.
Whenever, whoever talks about this, pull that audio. Don't.
While
pull
you're
whatever
texting
he
him, could you
said.
please tell him, by the way, Dizzy thinks you're sexy?
Yeah.
No, actually, don't do that.
You know
Don't
what he
do that.
said?
Don't do that.
I can't see it. Perfect.
Round?
Round. Wow.
Smooth and
That was
round.
a word I told you was going to come back and bite you in the
You can
ass.
take it how you want. And
Round.
tell him I said he's not fat. You're leaving it off.
He's
what
going to
I'm
make
saying.
some all-station event, be like, by the way, Monica, you got to board up while they're all out. Having fun.
Again, not a problem. Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, this is where the heat comes from. Yeah, I didn't expect that from her. I'm actually proud of her.
Yeah.
Monica is slowly turning into. Maybe she will start stereotyping soon.
No.
I love when I can rub off on her.
Yeah.
That's because that's what's happening.
Yeah, same. Let's both rub off on her. I mean, what?
Yeah. Be right back.
Fly to fancy on the windswept field.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tomorrow night, your Tampa Bay Lightning are at home at the Benchmark International Arena to take on the Seattle Kraken. The game starts at 7 p.m. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
At Brandon Honda, zero down deals are back. Finance your next pre-owned vehicle with zero out of pocket. Plus, we have interest rates as low as 0.9%, and we'll cover up to $5,000 of your negative equity. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. We have minivans and SUVs starting at $229 per month, midsize sedans from $189 per month, and economy vehicles from an incredible $149 per month. And most are backed with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com. Call 813-527-9308 for complete details.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Hi, I'm Patrick Thomas.
And I'm Heather Thomas from Bolt Electric. And our family is proud to serve you and your family.
From broken light switches to electrical blackouts.
We believe you deserve an electrician that gets to you quickly.
And then does the job carefully.
We're so confident that if you are a first-time Bolt customer, your service call is free.
That's a $129 value.
Yep. So for free estimates, solid guarantees,
old-fashioned service,
with new-fangled solutions,
just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-476-6115. 800-476-6115. That's 800-476-6115.
Wesley is a truck driver.
I drive a truck, and I love what I do.
A truck driver with IRS troubles.
They told me I owed them $43,000.
It got really bad.
Quite a few letters in the mail. They were talking about wage garnishment coming after my house, my car. Yeah, they don't play around. I seriously thought that I was going to lose everything.
One sleepless night, Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m.
Kind of figured I'd get a machine, but I didn't. I actually got to talk to an actual person in the middle of the night.
He found just what he was looking for.
Are great people. You need a team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax, they know what they're doing.
Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors.
I saved an incredible amount of money. Happy don't even come close. I was absolutely overjoyed.
Take Wesley's advice.
If you're in any kind of trouble with the IRS, call Optima Tax Relief. Don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go!
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll. And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, hour number 2 of the show, brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. We'll get the dead guy in the envelope in just a couple minutes.
Oh, the egg's live in studio.
He's
on 4.
Is that 4?
So if you're just tuning in, Monica decided to say that John Brennan, who, by the way, congratulations on getting the solid score of an 8 along with me from Carmen this morning as far as good looks and sexiness goes. Congratulations on that. Does he have headphones on yet?
I do. Congrats to you too. You made the list. We tied.
You guys want to make out or what?
We did tie, but then all of a sudden Monica says you look like, and I quote, Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty.
Yes.
Round like an egg.
Okay, so they are going to make this something it's not.
No. Go ahead.
I'm going to own up to everything I said. I already said 10 toes down on this. First, when we were talking about your 8s and stuff, I talked about how a gazillion coworkers think you're the hottest, sexiest thing that walks the planet, and they get nervous around you because you're so hot.
I'm one of them.
All of that. Two, no, and that's their opinion, and that's cool. I said no. I said I don't see it.
Like eggs.
That's their type. It's not my type.
Like eggs.
I said when I see you, I think of Humpty Dumpty, which means
man.
smooth and round. And I said multiple times, not fat.
Okay, just round.
Just round, meaning I don't see you as a chiseled body,
man, it's
masculine
getting worse.
stud. I just see you as a smooth round.
Okay.
Your legs are dangling off the wall. You have a smile that's not a huge smile, but not a frown. You're Humpty Dumpty.
All right.
I said it all to your face now.
Listen, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I got a text that I look like Humpty Dumpty in an egg. I'm looking at myself in the camera right now.
Oh no.
I don't see it, but
I don't see it either.
Look, hey, you know, oftentimes, like, what's it, looking glass self? You don't know what you look like to other people. So I'm going to go ahead and just give you your opinion. I'm not going to share mine opinions on anybody. I never do. I think everybody is God's children and made in his
Am I
image.
beautiful in my own way? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I'll be careful sitting on ledges, and I don't want all the king's horses.
Thank you. Your legs are dangling, and your smile is like half there, and
Like a smirk.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I get that a
Humpty
lot.
Dumpty.
All right.
The sports jacket's working for you.
Yeah. I had some meetings today, so I put on my meeting jacket.
How'd that go? How did
It's
everything
fine.
going? Everything all right?
Everything's fine. You know, hey, I have a show on one of my stations that like to comment on people's appearances and make derogatory comments. Not just to me and myself, but others in the building, and requires me to step in every once in a while.
I'm expecting some suspenders. I think Humpty Dumpty had suspenders
Oh, my
on, didn't
God.
he? Didn't he have? That's what I would go for.
Good
if I were you.
What are we doing?
That's hey, look, that's
No.
fine. People see what they see. That's fine.
When you say you have a show that has been popped for making derogatory comments towards somebody, would those have happened today or in previous shows?
In previous shows, yeah. And we don't need to get into that. That's fine.
No, huh?
You understand how JP works, right? If you bring it up, he insists.
No, I know, but he insists with you.
Yes,
but
he does.
I'm going to imply heavily that we don't.
Imply heavily. That's great.
Wonderful. Well, I do feel like if there's somebody that's going to have my back, it would be Mr. John Brennan. So,
Sure, always, yes,
especially
absolutely.
Looking as beautiful as you look. And, being a fellow 8.
Fellow
I
8,
mean,
yep.
A lot of pressure there.
You're making it work for you, not looking like an egg. I'm really got the card stacked against me.
An egg.
I mean, she did say that I'm a handsome man. Monica said I'm a handsome
You're
man.
a very nice looking man. I did say that.
Right.
Yeah. So maybe in her world, in Carmen's world, we're 8s, and in her world, you're a 9, and I'm a
right. If
I'm
it makes
a
you feel
round
better,
old 0 sitting on a ledge.
If it makes you feel any better, she is a. She also thinks Cristiano Ronaldo is an ugly man too.
Yeah,
so,
that's
oh my goodness,
you're way better looking than that guy. 1,000,000 times better.
Okay, I can't even take
Egg
you
status and
seriously.
all.
Man's a god
I think that's
all
the sound
credibility's gone.
Yeah.
I think that's the sound of credibility getting flushed out the toilet.
Yeah.
She's like, Cristiano Ronaldo, the Humpty Dumpty.
Not my thing. Not my thing. You said it's everybody's taste is different. Not
Everybody
my thing.
is, yes.
Not my thing.
I'm just waiting for you to find a real fat guy and call him just like, gorgeous. And
It
I'm like,
has
all right,
nothing
cool.
to do with weight. You're very in shape. You're a very in shape, fit man. I don't mean round as in fat. I mean smooth edges.
Smooth edges, as in. Okay, I
Nothing
get that.
rough.
All right.
Nothing
That's fine.
angular. You're
I'm
round and smooth.
Put
Like an
the
egg.
shovel
No,
down.
I'm staying.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep going.
Failed to see what she means by this.
Right.
I
will.
like eggs. I
do
eat
too.
eggs.
I
Maybe that's what it is.
love eggs. I eat them every morning in all shapes and forms. So there you go. That's a compliment.
There you go. You finally dug yourself out of the hole by saying you love eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
And I look like an egg.
Look like a boiled egg.
Everybody wins.
I can't wait to the day. I'm telling you. I feel like I know John Brennan well enough to have this be a factual statement. If John Brennan ever decides to leave, whether it's on his own accord or on somebody else's, my man's going to go scorched earth.
Oh,
and he's going scorched. He's going to tell everybody exactly how he feels.
I remember a time being in the studio and saying whatever I wanted to. And I look back on that time now and think, those weren't the good old days. But one day I will be like, all right, let's get back to that a little bit. Let's go rate the building.
Right.
Like
Not a
everyone else
podcast.
gets to do.
Not a podcast, none of that. Right in prime, lock the doors, walk in the studio, crack open a mic, and
Tell
be like,
someone
listen.
to go home and take the day off.
Right.
I'll sit in. I'll fill in.
On a wall.
And it'll just be a list. It'll be, all right, John's List show. 1 episode long. 3 hours.
God, I can
No
only
commercials.
imagine. Because this man, morning shows are nuts, and the bone is 4 or 5 morning shows.
Correct.
We're all insane.
Right. Yep.
Well, all of us. We're all insane.
I would say like insane is like a psychopath's insane. I would say sociopath.
Right.
Is different. You know, there's sanity there. I think a sociopathic's probably a little bit more what's the word? Self-esteem, lacking self-esteem.
Correct. Confidence sometimes.
False
things aren't going well.
Yeah,
if there's trouble brewing, that kind of stuff.
And that's dangerous.
Right. So now I'm going to say this. My man's, because I know when I hit him up with stuff, I know he's sitting there shaking. If we're not face to face, he's just sitting there shaking his head, holding the phone away from him like, God damn it, this guy. And I know Senning's got to be similar.
Right.
Drew's got to be similar. We all have different issues, but you have to manage all of them. This dude is going to lock the door in the studio and just go buck nutty and just take care of everybody out, just firing bullseyes.
It's like life. Like everybody's got this in life where everything seems to happen all at once. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, okay. You almost feel like, oh, nothing's happened recently.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And then what do they say? Like Mercury's in retrograde or
That's
something.
when it all goes down.
It's like, man, everybody texts at the same time or calls at the same time, and it just gets a little. Yeah, you're right, nutty.
I can't wait for that going away show. It's going to be great.
Yep. I'll be the Eggman.
All right, thanks,
Yeah, he'll
boss.
do it on a wall, and
Yep.
he'll be careful not to fall.
Right. I'll have the kings, horses, and men.
Yeah, all
ready to go.
good. In a good way.
In a good way, as everybody
There's
knows.
no insult there.
There's two sides to Humpty Dumpty: the sexy one and the.
Oh, I didn't say it. You're slutty Humpty Dumpty.
I'm
you're slutty Humpty Dumpty. That's a good way.
Slutty Dumpty. There you go. All right, as our beautiful boss, John Brennan, thank you so much for your time.
Bye, Humpty.
Look in the mirror for the next.
Take those
20 minutes.
dangly legs out of here.
Wait, is it Humpty Dance? Here's your chance. Do the hump. Ah! Maybe that's what I was thinking of. I don't know.
Humpty hump. Well, she's fine.
10 toes down.
No, but I feel like there's trouble brewing.
No.
Yeah, same, right? You caught that too?
I sure did.
Yeah.
I sure did.
I didn't.
How did you not?
Yeah.
Because.
Not with you.
You don't think there's trouble brewing?
Not with you.
He was in a meeting that has a show that's gotten.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, now you caught on. Now you're with the class.
Oh. There you go.
Yeah.
That has
Welcome
a
to
show
the present
that
time.
lets
So dead guy,
comment
huh?
About other people, that kind of thing.
Dead guy, literally.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's Wednesday. Hopefully we'll be here tomorrow. Oh, you know what would be a good suspension would be nice. 2 days off.
No.
Heading to a weekend,
man.
4-day weekend.
No.
I could handle a suspension, especially since I didn't
Isn't-
even do it. And Dizzy did it.
What did I do?
Wow.
What did I do?
Dude. Wow.
It was Monica's prep.
Dude, wow.
Yeah, it was your prep.
Always going to be me. Yeah,
I got the receipts. Look at her prep.
So Monica's prep and Humpty Dumpty equals
Yeah.
it's all on my
Yeah,
shoulders.
right.
That's just the way it is.
Arrows are flying all over the place. Hey, real quick,
Isn't that your
what?
dream? To didn't you say like Opie and Anthony made like their living off of like
They had the best.
Yeah,
Nobody did it
like,
better
that's
than
your
those
dream.
guys. Right, but that was in the day, because this doesn't exist in radio anymore, where your contracts are guaranteed. So if you like, almost like a baseball contract.
Yeah.
When as soon as they sign on that dotted line, they pass all the physical stuff. They sign on that dotted line. Whatever they just signed for is guaranteed.
Good. Yeah.
Back in the day, those contracts used to exist. I don't know of anybody who still has one. Maybe Calta has. I don't think so. But few and far between have that 100% guaranteed contract. Usually they'll have to get paid out for a year. It depends on, or 6 months, or 3 months, depending on how long you've been doing it, level of success. Blah
That
blah
was
blah.
the old dream then.
Right, but those guys used to get fired, and they'd have like 3 years left on their contract, or 2 years left on their contract, making millions of dollars.
They don't
And all
gotta
they
get
did
up
was
in the
sit home
morning.
and-
Yeah.
Dude, Anthony be sitting home playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
2 years, making millions of dollars. Happy as hell. Happy as hell. They used to do it all. They've done it, I think, twice. One time, Roger and I were supposed to interview at a WNEW in New York City, because they were looking for a show. That was when NEW went all talk, and they were looking for a show that can play nice and zen, because O&A were destroying Don and Mike. Don and Mike were on the air there, and they hated them. They hated them, and they were just destroying them every day on the air. So they were looking for a show that played nice in the sandbox. with Opie and Anthony, and we got the phone call, and then we were supposed to go in on a Tuesday. They did Sex for Sam on a Friday. Everybody got fired on a Monday, and our meeting on Tuesday was canceled, and that was the end of Roger and JP working with Opie and Anthony.
Just like that, before it even got started.
Before it even got started. I couldn't believe. You know what's funny? It's like I just couldn't. I'm like, this is just another. And this was early on, but it was like already like the second time where timing and luck did not just go our way.
You know what that means? They've said this before, the burnt toast theory. You just weren't supposed to be there at that time. You just weren't. It would have something. You have to tell yourself something would have went horribly bad if that ended up coming to fruition.
Oh, it probably would have.
So and your longevity is better and everything
But it would have
worked
been
out.
a good time. That would have been a good time. That was a good. That was when, they were still shock jocks running around and people weren't getting sued for every little thing. There was no cancel culture. It was like none of that. Like, this.
You could be racist openly. That was the good old days.
Well, I don't know what what they were doing in that department. Howard's no angel.
You be sexist, misogynistic. Who cares about women's thoughts and feelings?
100%.
They're just objects. Yeah.
Correct.
Bring it back.
How do you think I feel? Some woman on the radio judging my looks today? Like you don't feel like I feel like a disposable piece of meat?
I feel like you feel like a woman from the 1950s. It doesn't
You
feel
bet
good,
your
does
ass
it?
I do.
Mhm.
I'm just happy they let me vote.
Next thing you know, Carmen's going to grab your ass, and that's how it's going to go. And you can't say anything about it.
I can't say anything about it because I want to keep my job.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the truth.
Nailed it.
It's the truth. I was going somewhere with this, and now I forgot.
Sorry.
I totally forgot what it was.
Is a chance to do the home.
Way to go. Way to go, Monica. You wrecked my whole thing. Now it's Dead Guy. That's what you get.
Sorry. That's what I do, JP.
Dead Guy today. Dead Guy in the envelope. Today you have a white American guy from TV. That's it. TV. One show better than, for a couple of shows, but one show bigger and better than everything else. Monica.
Did this man die in the 2000s?
Yes. Diz.
Was the one show he was a part of considered an iconic show?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, it was. So you got an iconic show. The show that he's best known for was definitely an iconic show. And there's another show he's known for as well. And he died in the 2000s. White guy, American guy. So focus on that stuff. 800-771-1025. You get to call now and yes or no questions. You get a yes, you get to go again. If you get a no, then we move on and we take another call. You take all the clues, you put them together, you figure out who the dead guy in the envelope is, and you win concert tickets. It's Dead Guy in the Envelope, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your yes or no questions when we come back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
A fully loaded semi-truck can weigh 80,000 pounds and cause unspeakable damage to a car and its passengers. When it comes to truck accidents, there's no such thing as a fender bender. Serious accidents like this need serious experience. If you've been in a truck accident, call Farah & Farah at 1-800-500-5555. Put our big truck experience to work for you. Farah & Farah, Tampa.
Hey, Tampa Bay. Pollen season is here, and you know what that means. It's time to bubble down. Stop by Bubble Down Car Wash and get the best clean for your ride. Say goodbye to pollen and hello to a spotless shine. Bubble Down Car Wash, the bestest car wash in town.
It's Corona Spring Break. Come party with us all spring break long. We're giving you the chance to win a cruise for two. Sample Corona and win Corona gear. Corona. It's Lime time. Visit coronaspringbreak.com for more details.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. One question I'm always asked is how did you become the largest injury firm in the world with over 1,000 attorneys and $25 billion in verdicts and settlements? One way was our financial strength. Medical malpractice is the third leading cause of death in America. To prosecute a typical case costs up to $250,000 in case cost, We advance them all. Product liability cases can have similar costs with an army of lawyers on the other side. Automobile insurance companies have the resources to fight. Guess what? So do we. Many law firms simply may not have the financial firepower to work up your case the way you deserve. And we don't charge by the hour. No recovery, no fee. If you have a question about your case or wish to become a client, go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer. 24/7. It's that easy. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Hey, hockey fans, your friend Alex Flores here from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know what a hat trick looks like. Speed, power, and finishing strong. That's exactly what you get with the Chevy Silverado. And right now, we're offering $15,000 off MSRP in combined manufacturer's incentives and Furman savings on select new 2026 Silverado trucks in stock. That's a game-winning deal. Furman Chevy in Brandon, where Tampa Bay drives winners. On Adamo Drive or online at FurmanChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hop in a John Deere Gator XUV for a day's work. Let's see what's on the to-do list. There goes the tree. And the fence. Not a problem. Because you've got a cargo box filled with solutions. Up to 4,000 pounds of towing capacity. And you're ready to roll.
The power's out!
Here we go again. The Gator XUV. Built for every kind of workday. Learn more at johndeere.com/Gator XUV. Nothing runs like a deer.
Bring your visions to life with smart business buying tools and technology from Amazon Business. From fast, free shipping to in-depth buying insights and automated purchase approvals, we deliver everything you need to achieve your goals. Go to amazonbusiness.com for support.
Hey, it's Mike Calda from 102.5 The Bone to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. It's Stingray Truck Month. They're making room for what's next with their biggest truck savings of the year. They'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle, keep the cash, or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
Dead Guy in the Envelope is underway. It's a game where I have the dead guy. I know exactly who it is. And now you have to ask yes or no questions and try to put the clues together to figure out who the dead guy is. I got a guy that you know best from television. He was like on two big shows. One way bigger than anything else he did. All right, that's really what he's best known for. He died in the 2000s. And Diz, what did you ask me again? I forgot what you asked me.
Was the show iconic?
And the show was iconic, 100%. 800-771-1025. Now you asked those yes or no questions. Let's go with David on line 8. Go ahead, David.
Was he on Walker, Texas Ranger?
No. You think I'd be that crazy?
Yeah.
2 days later?
Yeah.
3 days later? No way. John, line 7.
Hi, yes. Did they film a lot of the show in a diner?
No. Donnie, line 6.
This is Donnie.
Hey, buddy. What do you got?
Was he a father? Was he a father in the TV show he's known for?
No. Matt, line 5.
That just answered my question, so I'm wrong.
Okay. Jose, line 4.
Yeah, does he have a famous son?
No. No famous son. Nick, line 3.
Was he known for any big movies?
No. You guys getting your asses kicked. I like it.
I mean, especially since you said TV.
Right, but that doesn't mean he didn't do some movies. But the TV, I get it. Rick, line 2. Hey, buddy.
Oh, just you got scared.
He's gone?
Yeah.
Tom, line 1.
Hey, JP, was he a late-night talk show host Monday through Friday at 11:30 p.m. on NBC?
No.
That's specific.
Yeah, it was Johnny Carson. Teresa, line 8.
Hey, did he play on The Sopranos?
No.
Yeah, that's good.
Nope, that doesn't sound like a Teresa. Nolan, line 7.
Yes, was he a game show host?
No.
Was he an actor? Nobody's asked that yet.
Yeah.
I keep waiting for people to ask the, narrow it down questions, and then when they don't, I'll do it.
Sean, line 3.
Was he from North Carolina?
Was he from North Carolina? No, he was not. Doug, line 2.
Was he known as a silver fox?
No. And, there's not too many of us out there.
Okay. Rarefied
like
air,
me.
JP. Rarefied air.
Right. Kind of like Bigfoot. People think they see us, but they never really,
Cool.
Cherry, line 1.
Just can't.
Hello?
Hello? Hey, Jerry. What do you got?
Did the show have his name in it?
I will give you the show that he's best known for had his character's name in it. Yes, I'll give you that.
Did he have a long career?
Yes.
Was he partially bald?
Not who are you thinking? Not really.
Bob Newhart.
No. No. You don't know this guy. I'm going to help you out here. You don't know this guy from, you know what? Let's wait because it'll blow up in my face. James, line 8.
Sometimes that's a good thing, JP.
Hi, was he on a famous sitcom?
No. It was not a sitcom. Don, line 6.
What was it? A politician show? Like did he play a politician?
No. Cameron, line 2.
Did he die in 2006?
No. Sharon, line 3.
Did he die unexpectedly?
No. No. Right? Yeah, no. He didn't die unexpectedly. Do I have Don on line 6 or we take him already?
That's taken.
Okay. Tony, line 5.
Hey, did one of the shows have a number in it?
Nope. Gene, line 8.
Yeah, was he a show based on like a junkyard recycling?
No. 800-771-1025. So we got a guy that you know is a white guy, American guy, TV. The show that he's best known for is iconic. He died in the 2000s. And that's really all you got so far. You got a lot of notes. Monica, you got nerd notes? You want to run through?
Yeah, hold on. Someone's guessing online, and I like to answer those because they take the time. We have a white American guy we know from the world of TV. He was an actor. He died in the 2000s. His show, he did a couple of shows, but the one show he was on was iconic. He did one really big show. And in that show, the character's name was part of the title.
Was the title.
He did, and he had a very long career.
Correct. Jim, line 6.
Well, you just answered us now with that. Sorry.
Okay. You want to ask another question? He going? Cameron, line 8.
Did he die in 2012?
No. Lenny, line 3.
Did he play in Columbo?
No.
Columbo.
Jim, line 6. Hey, Jim. Is he gone already?
No, he's there. I don't know what he's doing. He's on air.
Jim, you there?
He's on. He's up.
He did, and he had a.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's not going to work. Cody, line 1.
Was a young Ron Howard on the show?
No. No. David, line 2.
Did he die in the year 2003?
No. You guys need to try to figure out what type of show he was doing. You figure that out, you'll get it in a second. Chris, line 8.
Hey, was his big hit in the 70s?
I'm sorry?
Was the big hit show that he had on in the 70s?
Yeah. And more.
Okay, was the second show themed around a bar?
No. No, get the sitcoms out of there. Let's do Matt, line 5.
Was he on Matlock?
No. Dan, line 3.
Hello, folks.
Hello.
Was one of his shows, was he just a voice character?
No. Greg, line 4. Greg, you there?
Yes, sorry. Was he on Mr. Belvedere?
He was not on Mr. Belvedere. Paul, line 6.
What's up, guys? Hello, Paul. Was he a detective on his show?
No. Sexy Mark chiming in, line 1. What's up, Mark?
Hey, good afternoon. Actually, hi-lo, Paul just took my question and was going to narrow it down. So he wasn't a detective. Was it maybe medical-related show?
No. No, but that's what you need to do. You need to get the genre. You get the genre, you got the guy. Cam, on line 2.
Did he die in 2001?
Nope. Paul, line 6. Good, Paul. Yes? No?
Not there.
Devin, line 8.
Did he drug anyone?
No. I don't think so. I'd be shocked if he did.
Oh, he was goody-goody. He was Mr. Clean character.
Okay. Now we're cooking with gas.
Right.
Now we're cooking with gas. Willis, line 5.
Was he on the Mary Tyler Moore show?
No. You do not know him from sitcoms. You don't know him from sitcoms. You don't know him as like a detective. None of that.
Was he on a children's show?
There you go, Diz.
Monica led me there.
Yes, he was. He was on a children's show. 800-771-1025.
Squeaky clean character, children's show. Listen
Yes.
up, people.
Children's show.
Something about, like, didn't you lay out the cold cuts, JP?
Yeah. If I lay out the cold cuts, you got to make the sandwich.
Yeah.
Tony, line 3.
Hey, was it Dawson's Creek?
No.
You know, we gather kids around the TV to watch Dawson's Creek.
Leonard, line 1.
And did he die in 2006?
No. Rick on line 2. Go ahead, Rick. Give me the heater, Ricky. No? All right.
Rick.
Go ahead, Rick. Jesus.
He gone.
He's gone. Good. Jay online. No, Jay's gone on line 6. Children's show. White guy, American guy. Children's show that was on the 70s and beyond.
I mean.
And beyond.
Even if, listen, I never get these, even when you give obvi clues. And if I'm getting this.
Right. Now you're getting it.
Even Monica's lame, stupid brain is getting this.
Tom, line 4.
JP, did he play Buck Rogers in the 25th century?
Did your mom? Come on.
No.
Come on.
No. Robert, line 1.
Did he have a small recurring role in the Big Bang Theory?
I don't think so, but I never watched it. Who you thinking?
Bob Newhart?
No. No, I say get away from sitcoms with this guy. Colin, line 3.
Nobody's listening.
Did he die in 2003?
2000 when?
3.
No.
I already said that.
4 times. Children's show, God damn it.
I know. Listen, they're not listening, so I feel like we could say anything we want to. Who wants $1 million? I mean, like, literally nobody's listening.
The show, because I need this to stop before I lose my marbles. The show had an animal's name in the title. Jack, line 2.
Hey, was there another character named Mr. Green Jeans on the show?
I believe
Yes.
there was.
Yes. And more yes.
I think we're talking about Captain Kangaroo.
Captain Kangaroo is the dead guy in the envelope. Yes, Bob Keeshan. Thank you. For the love of God, thank you so much. I appreciate you paying attention.
Jeans.
All right, you got Dave
you.
Matthews, Kid Rock, or Busch Gardens Food, Wine, and Garden Fest.
Hey, can I have the Dave Matthews tickets?
You got a pair of tickets to see Dave Matthews May 26th at the Amp. Congratulations.
Hey.
Hold on. One more time.
I like when people are nice.
Captain Kangaroo was the dead guy in the envelope. Thank God.
That's exhausting.
Yeah, that one went the distance. That was a long one.
Sometimes it feels like that, JP.
I know, because I'm pretty good every once in a while.
I know. I was going to say you should take some, pleasure in the fact that you made it difficult.
Yeah. It's a good day today. I beat him in dead guy. Carmen thinks I'm an 8. And the Silver Fox, 8 out of 10.
I'm going to get fired. All of it. It's a good
I'm
show.
feeling good. Yeah, you called our boss an egg.
He is an egg. In a good way.
Round. No guy ever wants.
Smooth.
Just mental note for yourself. Like, no, dude, don't ever use round and think you're complimenting anybody.
Describe an egg without saying smooth or round.
Don't tell anybody. Just don't call him or don't call a dude round. No
How do you
woman
describe
wants
an
to,
egg?
Because no human being wants to be described as round.
I will take it
None.
back. Oval. Smooth and oval.
Not better.
Smooth and oval. It's an egg. I don't know how else to describe an egg. Smooth and
Man,
oval.
I'm going to miss Monica on the show.
You're going to miss it until you can get to go to the doctor with her medical benefits. It's JP with Monica Dizzy, 125 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
There's too many people thinking too many problems, and there's not much love to go around.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. You know what's awesome? Food and wine. The Busch Gardens Food, Wine, and Garden Festival is back now through May 10th. Enjoy a relaxing day filled with beautiful gardens, delicious flavors, and more than 65 tastes to sip and savor. Plus, live music is included with park admission. Check out the most wild mix of live music. You got country music starring Dylan Scott, and then you got Warren G. From Taking Back Sunday to Flo Rida. Not all at one time, because that would be crazy. It's the perfect blend of food, fun, and your favorite music. Want in? Enter now at theboneonline.com. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, where every weekend feels like a getaway. Only from 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
Hey, hockey fans, your friend Alex Flores here from Furman Chevrolet in Brendan. You know what a hat trick looks like. Speed, power, and finishing strong. That's exactly what you get with the Chevy Silverado. And right now, we're offering $15,000 off MSRP in combined manufacturer's incentives and Furman savings on select new 2026 Silverado trucks in stock. That's a game-winning deal. Furman Chevy in Brandon, where Tampa Bay drives winners. On Animal Drive or online at FurmanChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Hey, it's Mike Calda from my friends at the Gold and Diamond Stores. Guys, if you want to look like an absolute hero without completely destroying your bank account, listen up. From March 25th through the 27th, buy a Gold and Diamond Stores gift card up to $1,000, and they'll match it. That's up to $2,000 in spending power. So yeah, that ring just got a whole lot bigger. And remember, a Gold and Diamond Source diamond never loses its value. You can always trade it up later for something bigger and better, because if it's real love, it should be a real natural diamond, not something that rolled off an assembly line 2 weeks ago. They've also got 0% financing for up to 5 years. You can finance $5,000 and you're looking at about $83 a month. Plus, bring in your old gold broken jewelry and trade it in towards something new, especially right now with gold prices at record highs. So do it right. When you're looking for a diamond, make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond, and take advantage of the Gold and Diamond Source gift card match happening March 25th through the 27th.
Ken Ganley Kia has more new inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa. And here's why that matters. Ever go to a big box store and buy in bulk to save big? Ken Ganley Kia does the same thing, but with new Kias. We buy more, so we save more, and we pass those savings to you. With over 850 vehicles in stock at KenGanleyKiaNewportRichie.com, you'll find the exact model, color, and trim you want, saving you time and money. Ken Ganley Kia savings so good, you'll look for free samples on your way out.
It's Corona Spring Break. Come party with us all spring break long. We're giving you the chance to win a cruise for two. Sample Corona and win Corona gear. Corona, it's Lime time. Visit CoronaSpringBreak.com for more details.
Hear ye, hear ye. Adventure awaits. Cast your magic at the Wicked One Workshop. Sail into fun at Buccaneer Bay and dash through the Knights Ninja Challenge. Save on tickets at Circle K or BayAreaRenFest.com. The Bay Area Renaissance Festival. Huzzah!
If you're in the market for a new Ford truck, go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford, because right now during Furman Ford's Truck Month Sales event, qualified buyers that finance with Ford credit get 0% APR financing, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock. If you've been waiting for the best time to buy a new truck, the time is now. And if you're in need of service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com, and make sure to let them know that John Senning sent you.
Every Wednesday night from 8 to 10, it's the Ask the Dom Show on 102.5 The Bone.
Brought to you by Single Law Group.
Hi, I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. And now, back to JP.
JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025, at JP on your radio, on Twitter and on the Instagram. Man, I was just reading more about this, the plane crash that happened at LaGuardia. You see that the flight attendant, they found her 320 feet away from the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, still in her chair.
Yep. She was strapped in, right?
She was strapped in her chair, because she's in like one of those jumper chairs. Right, that were, they're basically usually, depending on the plane, they're kind of like right behind the bathroom in the front of the plane, like where the galley is, with they get the drinks and all that kind of stuff. and she was there. And when the crash happened, she flew 300 feet.
What is? I mean, I wonder if she was knocked out. Like if she were
She's
conscious.
not dead? I thought.
No.
No, because it was only the pilots died. Yeah.
No, she had a couple of hundred, she's got like a couple of, I think, breaks in her leg or something like that. And other than that,
If you're conscious when that's happening, if you're actually awake and you're strapped in and you're watching yourself fly in the air, knowing full well you have to come back down, like what are you thinking in your head?
you know what, Monica? I don't even know. I don't even know how to handle that. I don't think this girl could ever do her job again. That's for sure. I wouldn't
therapy.
be able to.
No. The PTSD she's going to have?
Yeah,
She's
you
probably
can't
going
sit
to
in
want
that
to fly
chair.
again.
Yeah. You're certainly not sitting in a chair and strapping yourself in. Like there's just that's
part of the gig, though.
Well,
You know?
and I'm out.
She's quitting.
There's no way
you go
around
back.
it.
Yeah, there's no way you go back to that.
But being who she is, I hope she can find something that she wants to do. Someone will give her a chance. You know what I mean? Like a company will be like, hey, listen, I get it. If if she's like, I want to be a teacher, I'm just making that up right now. But hopefully someone somewhere is like, yeah, okay, come and apply here or whatever.
Yeah, more and more people are saying what, those first people that were in the passengers had said, where the pilots got the speed down. They were down to 100 miles an hour from landing. And they're saying if he didn't throw those thrusters into reverse, there would have been way more people dead.
Can you imagine?
Because, and the timing of it, if that fire truck would have hit the engines, the wing, that's where the fuel is, the whole thing would have gone up. The whole thing would have blown up. This story is, we're still just getting, bits and pieces of the whole thing.
Yeah, there's going to be more for sure.
But, man, they haven't. I haven't read if they got the black box yet. I haven't seen that. They probably did. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to find that
stuff scares me.
immediately.
I feel like that's above our pay grade. Like as the general public, we shouldn't hear what happened on the black box. That's between people who are trying to make better safety measures or other pilots training or whatever. It's none of our business.
I think the passengers. I don't disagree with you there. I think the passengers should be entitled to hear about it.
If they want to.
If they want to. Their lawyers definitely are, because this is just going to be a flurry of lawsuits.
It shouldn't be, though. It
I
shouldn't be.
understand that's just life. That's the way it is.
I don't think so.
Their lawyers are going to want to know, were the pilots at fault? Like, who are they? They just need to know who they're suing.
Here's the
and
thing.
They're going to go after the deepest pockets possible.
That's why don't even bother with the pilots. The airline has more money. Don't sue the pilot and the airline, because that's screwed.
The
they're
pilots
dead.
are dead.
That's right.
You're not getting anything. They're not going to sue the pilots. They go after their bosses. They're going to go after the airport. They're going to go after everybody, which is just the way. That's just the way.
Yeah, but what's that going to do? Like I never understood that.
It's going to put money in people's pockets. It's going to make them feel better. It's going to change their lives a little bit. Whether it's, I know what your argument is already. Your argument. You always argue this case, and I understand it.
How do you spend that money?
Easy.
How do you profit off of something that's so tragic and 2 people lost their lives?
Yeah, but I didn't. And now I can't go to work. Now I can't sleep. Now I can't this. I can't have sex. I can't have relations with my wife. I can't, that's what I have PTSD. I can't close my eyes. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't go to work. That's all.
Every time.
A lot of that, Monica, is real.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not. There are people who are going to fake it, which irritate the pants off of me, because people do have real PTSD and that sort of thing. Every time I'm on a mock jury and they ask for all this money, I'm like, it's not going to bring anybody back, blah, blah, blah. But I would happily grant money, and not for the rest of their lives, because we don't know how long it's going to take for someone's therapy to whatever, but I would happily grant therapy money, rehabilitation money, whatever, but directly to the source. I'm not giving it to you to spend on therapy. I'm giving it to the therapist directly. And as long as you want to go, it's completely free. And every time I try to suggest that, it's like, it's illegal. You can't do that. It's got to be this way. Well, then that's what's wrong with the system.
Yeah, but if I can't go to work, you're telling me I'm not entitled to.
You are entitled, but I'm going to give it directly to whomever.
Right, me, because I can't go to work. Okay. I can't make an income now.
But that's a disability thing. Then you have to go through the disability courts. That has nothing to do with me giving you money.
Because of you. If you're you know what I'm saying? It's because of the airline. It's because of it's somebody else's fault that I'm in a position.
And when I'm on okay, so what do you want? How much money do you want because you can't go to work right now?
$50 million.
Now, what are you basing that on?
I don't know. let's start negotiating.
See,
Let's
and no,
start
and
at
that's
50
BS.
million. And
'Cause
then
it's
you
gotta
come
be-
down and you come down and you say 50,000, and I say that's not going to be it. And I'm going to say 10 million.
How it works on a jury. and I-
500,000.
I know this because they're going to, the money that the person who's suing asks for takes what their salary was and multiplies it by the average life, because you're a guy, the average lifespan of a man. And if I worked 40 hours a week for the rest of that's how they come up with the money, right? I counter that with, how do I know you weren't going to quit your job and not make any money? How do I know you're not going to get PTSD from something else and you were never going to work that long? We don't know for a guaranteed fact you were going to live that long. You might die beforehand and have a heart attack. We don't know. We can't do it that way.
Yes, you can.
No.
You're just mean.
That's not me. That's fear, because then that stops everybody from just randomly suing and think I can just get money pouring out of the tree.
Hell yeah, American way, baby.
So, Monica, let me ask you a question, though. When you go on, you do these fake juries.
Mock trials.
Mock trials,
Fake
whatever.
jury.
And you take this stance, right?
Yes.
What are your other what's other what do the other jurors think?
I've had everything from, shut the hell up, bitch. The one girl wanted to fight me the one time.
From a mock jury, she wanted to fight you.
Yeah,
beat your ass.
She sat on the same side of the table with me, and we had started out, and I'm like, yeah, but this, and she was like, yeah, but that, and I said, yeah, but this, and we went back and forth, and she stood up, and she was like, listen, I'm like,
no.
lady. And then the people who are, because we're in the room, and then there's like a two-way mirror situation,
Yeah.
and they're watching us, debate and stuff,
Yeah.
so they can kind of see where we're coming from. And the person comes running in from the other room. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is fake. This is fake. This is fake. Please don't fight. This is fake.
Oh, God.
Don't throw real hands.
Yeah,
No, but at what point
But then
is
also
anybody
I've had-
saying like, yo, it's not your money. What are you worried about? Let's make these people whole.
It's not about my money.
To you, it's not about your money.
And that's what you're asking me is my opinion. That's why I'm on this mock trial right now. And I will tell you this. I've also had lots of people say, maybe not come in with that mindset, but hear me out because they're open-minded and say, you want to know what? I didn't think of it that way. Let's do that. I'm voting this way. That's happened a lot as well. And everything in between.
Do you think it's happening because they think you're right, or they just want to get out of it?
Yeah, they're like,
it's a mock jury.
yes.
This thing was supposed to take a couple hours, and now we're on day 3.
No, because here's the thing.
I haven't seen my wife and kids in months.
Big trial.
Whatever this lady wants, give it to her.
They've had me sequestered in a Motel 6 for a fake jury trial, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Whatever it takes, man. No, honestly, they're usually anywhere from, like, they usually say 8 hours, but if we come to a conclusion, whatever, before that, but the minimum is 6 hours. So you'll get out 2 hours earliest at the most. And a lot of times, I'm telling you now, and I think that's how they pick people, is people are invested in this. They don't just say, screw it, I'm out of here. They have a point to make and they want to make it. And a lot of times, they always ask, have you, if it's about insurance or whatever, have you been screwed over by insurance? They always ask that type of thing. So people sometimes feel like it's personal, and it's not. You got to remove all of that. You've got to say facts, no emotion. And if you can't do that, maybe you shouldn't be on a jury.
So. Have you ever been on a real jury?
Yeah. And I did make a delay for 3 days because I was.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. 3 days. Oh, my God. I'd kill you.
Listen.
I would kill you.
I'm not. You want me to back down just because you want to get out of here?
Yes.
This is the person.
That's what I want.
This was
100%. To the point where I would just pull out on day 3, I'm showing up with my checkbook and just saying, like, bitch, how much you want?
Yeah.
You're doing that to the wrong person. I don't care what that checkbook has.
I got to get out of here.
That was a real trial, and that was someone's life. Like, this is going to affect them for the rest of their life. I am not mailing this in.
Were they guilty?
I would want them. If I'm on that stand, I would want someone to be me in the jury.
Were they guilty?
There was a shadow of a doubt. I don't know if they were, but there was a shadow of a doubt.
So it's not a slam dunk, and Monica's always going to take the shadow of a doubt side.
That's the law. You're supposed to. If there's a shadow, that's what they tell you from the beginning. It's up to the people to prove it. And if they don't, then there's a shadow of a doubt, and you have to vote not guilty. That's
And what happened to the guy?
the rules. He
Was
got
he not guilty.
No, it was 3 versus 3, and they
Hung
said
jury?
yeah. But it was 1 versus 5, and 2 came over.
Yeah. You know why?
No, because if so,
Just wanted the pain to end.
no, because that was on the first day. It took us 2 days of all of us arguing, and
Oh, God, that is my worst. And you ask me why I do everything I can and call in every favor possible to get out of jury duty. That's why.
Yeah.
It's America.
It sounded
And I'm
fun
not
until
saying
all that.
And I'm not saying you were doing the wrong thing.
It's America.
At all. That's just my nightmare. Being in a room, arguing with nowhere to go. I can't get out of there. I can't hit somebody. I can't jump out the window. I can't throw somebody out. I can't. None of that.
You call it your
No
nightmare.
way,
to me.
man.
I call it
No way.
my privilege as an American. It's my privilege.
I would just be like, yo, tap in. What do they always have an extra juror in there, don't they? Like, tap
There's
that
an
guy
alternate.
in.
There's an alternate, yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's a privilege to be able to do that. There are countries where you don't get to do that, and people just get hung.
I got you.
Hanged, I should say. Yeah.
I got you.
Take it seriously. That's why I voted yesterday.
Yeah, what'd you vote for?
Special election. It was a special election for a Senate seat, and only certain counties were doing it. Hillsborough County was one of them, which is why I was able to vote.
Okay.
And so I did, and I'm glad I did. And I will always exercise my right as an American. It's
Did
all
your
we
guy
got.
or gal win? Or they still
The
count?
person I voted for did, yes.
Congratulations.
And it was by a very narrow margin. So I like to think that was my vote.
Yeah, you pushed them over.
I'm just guessing Miss Independent didn't vote Republican.
I am officially registered as a Democrat now.
Oh, you switched teams?
I did. And
There you go.
I am,
Switch teams used to be Republican?
I used to be an independent.
No, she used to be an independent, but she never was independent.
I was independent.
You registered independent.
No, and because I looked at both sides, and we're going to get into political with a minute and a half left, with 30 seconds left. Humpty Dumpty? No,
When's
you're
the
not.
last time you voted right?
Oh, I did. In fact, I did in my early 30s. Not all, like straight
my God,
party or
40
whatever.
years ago. That doesn't count.
But sometimes there are people that I believe what they're saying, and I agree with that, but not lately. Not recently.
All right, that's it for us. If Monica's not fired by tomorrow, she'll be back with us tomorrow. Dizzy will be here.
Or
It'll be
promoted.
myself.
Yeah.
Sending show is up next.
We should tomorrow. You just should start in the seat. Fool everybody.
You shouldn't have said it out loud.
Oh, my bad.
That's it for us. Sending show is up next. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney.
National Meat Day is Saturday, March 28th, and we're celebrating with a day of barbecue and grilling at St. Joseph Catholic School. Bring the family and sample incredible eats from our cooking competition teams. Plus, enjoy live music, raffles, and more. Get details and tickets at NFLday.com. Presented by Reed and Reed Law and Radiant Express Car Wash.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple, fair and fairer.
Tampa, what's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival is back at Busch Gardens now through May 10th with over 100 different flavors to sip and savor and free concerts like Dylan Scott this Saturday. Buy a fun card for year-round thrills at BuschGardensTampa.com.
Facing an injury is tough, but choosing the right attorney shouldn't be. I'm Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney. With my zero-fee guarantee, you won't pay a single dime unless we get you money for your injuries. No hidden costs, no upfront fees, just dedicated, hardworking lawyers when you need them the most. Why wait? If you're injured on the go, visit justcallmo.com or give us a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. It's that easy.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need hair volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding thin and dull hair and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Tampa Bay, is your AC starting to struggle? Well, don't wait until it quits in the middle of the summer. I use Hawkins Service Co. at my house because they make everything easy. Repairs, replacements, whatever you need. They've been taking care of the Bay Area homeowners for over 30 years. With more than 4,000 five-star reviews and real service